The alarm hums softly, breaking the silence of the room. I open my eyes and stare at the ceiling for a moment, letting my mind wander. Even before my feet touch the ground, I'm already thinking about yesterday's unfinished code. That lingering thought follows me out of bed. This isn't just a routine, it's the rhythm of my life, the pulse that drives me forward each day. Coffee has become my anchor. The warmth of the cup against my hands, the rising steam, the bitter yet comforting taste, it all sets the tone for the hours ahead. With every sip, I remind myself, today I get another chance to shape the invisible, to breathe life into lines of code that, in the end, touch thousands of people without them even knowing my name. The city rushes past me, a blur of faces, lights, and motion. On the train, I lose myself in thought, headphones shielding me from the noise around. My laptop glows faintly as I scroll through lines of logic, refining ideas in silence. The city may move fast, but my mind races faster, sprinting toward the problems waiting for me at the office. The building towers above the skyline, a monument of glass and steel catching the morning sun. For most, it's just another corporate structure. For me, it feels alive. Inside these walls, problems are solved, visions are built, and futures are shaped. Stepping through the revolving doors, I feel the same spark every time, like I'm walking into possibility itself. I sink into my chair, fingers resting on the keyboard. The hum of machines fills the room, the quiet symphony of modern work. I log in, and the monitors light up like a stage. Rows of code appear, glowing lines that feel almost personal. Each variable, each function, tiny fragments of me scattered across the system. This is where I belong. Some dread meetings, but for me, they are the map at the start of a journey. My team stands around the digital board, sharing updates, refining tasks. Each voice adds direction to the day, a compass for the storm ahead. In that circle of ideas, I'm reminded, though I write alone, I never build alone. The moment I start typing, the rest of the world dissolves. Fingers glide across the keyboard, and the screen fills with color-coded logic. Time blurs. My breathing slows, my mind sharpens. It feels like sculpting something unseen, like building invisible bridges that others will someday walk across without realizing who laid the stones. And then chaos. The system stumbles, error messages multiply, red warnings flash like alarms. Deadlines don't forgive. Pressure floods in, but I welcome it. My heart races as I dig through the maze of code, searching for the fault line. In these moments, adrenaline isn't a curse, it's the fire that fuels me. I step away. Sometimes clarity comes only in silence. I stand by the glass wall, the city sprawling beneath me like a living map. Thousands of stories unfolding at once, yet here I am, pausing in stillness. The world doesn't slow down, but for a brief moment I allow myself to. Ideas spark best in collision. Around the table, my colleagues and I exchange thoughts, sketch diagrams, push each other's limits. Alone I can write code. Together we imagine futures. Every suggestion feels like a wire crossing another, and suddenly, the circuit lights up with possibility. Lunch is a pause, but not a stop. The cafeteria hums with chatter, but my thoughts are still tangled in the logic I left behind. I eat quickly, half focused on my plate, half on the algorithms swirling in my head. Fuel for the body, but also space for ideas to keep fermenting quietly inside me. This is the magic hour, when everything clicks into place and time bends. Hours collapse into what feels like minutes, and lines of code appear almost effortlessly. It's a trance, a rhythm, a current I don't want to step out of. Flow state, the rarest and most beautiful part of this work. But flow always ends in suspense. The build begins, progress bar inching forward. My chest tightens as I wait. This is the moment when hours of effort face judgment. Will the structure hold, or collapse under its own weight? The tension is sharp, almost electric. And then the green checkmark appears. Success. It may look small to anyone else, just a symbol on a screen. But to me, it's a mountain climbed, a silent victory. Relief washes over me in waves. The world doesn't cheer, but my heart does. Deadlines draw closer like shadows at dusk. Some feel crushed by the weight. I feel sharpened by it. The rush strips away hesitation, forcing clarity. Each keystroke lands with precision. Each thought cuts sharper. There's no time for doubt, only creation. One by one, monitors fade, chairs empty, and footsteps echo down the halls. The office darkens, but I remain. Not because I have to, but because I want to. In the quiet, I find focus. The night belongs to me and the glowing screen. The last bug hides deep, resisting like a locked door. I chase it down, line by line, refusing to let go. Hours stretch, but persistence hardens into resolve. Each attempt feels closer, like chipping away at stone, until a hidden figure reveals itself. I keep going. I don't stop until it breaks. And suddenly it works. The system breathes, features shine, errors vanish. My shoulders drop, a smile flickers. No audience applauds, no fireworks explode. Just me, a screen, and the quiet thrill of knowing I've wrestled chaos into order once more. The city is cloaked in neon by the time I step outside. Pavement glistens from rain. Cars pass in streaks of light. I'm tired, but it's a good tired. The kind that reminds you you've given yourself fully to the day. The skyscraper looms behind me, but tomorrow it will welcome me again. Back home, I dim the lights and close the laptop. The day has ended, but my mind still hums with ideas, already reaching toward tomorrow. It's not just about code. It's about the pursuit, the endless cycle of challenge and creation. I know when the sun rises, I'll be ready again. Another day, another chance to build.